right, so welcome you all. We are here doing our first time English version of this course. It's a pleasure to have you girls here and everybody else who comes to see this video later. So I'm going to start by telling you about myself a little bit. My name is Luciano. I'm a licensed Chinese medicine doctor, and I have a lot of other training, so the therapeutic training. I'm a hypnotherapist. I'm a apometrist. It's something that works with spirits. I don't know if you guys heard about this with Carlos or something. When we work with the spirits and bring them to their places, right? So they can leave us alone and go in their way, right? I also teach massage and other methods of therapeutic approach for like 20 some years. And I've been doing this since 2000, right? So it's a long time and a long story also. And Solaris is something that came about when I was working with Reiki. So I am a Reiki master. And then I saw that something was off, something was different, and I was doing something else, not what I have learned. And then I also noticed that I need something more than what I do with Reiki. So I started this process of researching and trying to understand what I was looking for. And eventually, after 7 years of research and experimentation, I came up with Therapy Solaris. Okay, so it's a work very deep, very complex, and it has a lot of what can I say, branches to work with. I have Acupuncture Solaris, I have massage, I have diagnostics with Solaris, and I have a lot of other things besides this one that you're going to learn today. Today, you're going to learn the first level. This is a course that has 5 levels. The 5th level is for teachers. But the first level is already something that you can work with very well. Okay, so I have people with only the first level, and they have been doing professional work with just that. Okay, so it's very useful and very versatile, something that you're gonna see. Okay. During this course, you can always be speaking to me and putting your questions. If you have anything that you want to talk about, go ahead and say, all right? And we can speak about all the stuff that you have in mind. Don't worry about anything, okay? Let me then get my thing over here. Okay, so what is it? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try to share with you this. What is it? Okay. I'm getting here. What you're seeing, guys?
The PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, but you have the presentation only, or what do you have?
Google Docs.
Yeah, so we see your screen, and then when you do speak, you come up in the top corner.
Okay, so you're seeing the presentation now?
Yeah.
Not completely. I see it presented as a document with multiple slides, not the full picture.
Oh, okay.
I think you might have to hit the slideshow button.
I think if you do this, it will get the whole thing. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Okay, let me see if I can work with this. Well, this is the first time I'm using this one, so please bear with me. Let us see here. Okay. Okay. It's not working for me here. Oh boy. My other monitor is not working, so I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Let me just try to put this on here. Sorry guys, just a little bit, okay? Oh boy, what the hell? Where is it? I'm lost. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. No, we don't. Okay, so you're seeing just me, right? Just us.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. I'm sorry, I guess we're gonna have to work with this, okay? So, because I have to take my notes here, you know, don't have my other monitor working, so, yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I like to start always talking about this passage from the Bible. Peter remembered and said to Jesus, Rabbi, look, the fig tree you cursed has withered. And then he said, have faith in God. Truly, I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in their heart, but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them. This is very important because this shows us that when we actually put our minds to something, it does happen. We have to believe, but it does happen. I have also to remember that we should never discourage our patients for seeking medical advice or other therapy. They feel like it. And that, of course, I have to put this over here, that I'm not responsible for any damage or injury resulting for the misuse of this manual, okay, of this method. This is a completely safe therapy. It can be used for any type of patients or situations. That doesn't mean that you're gonna have to tell the person to stop doing other treatments because you're doing this. Is that understood? Right? This is very important, okay? So we cannot
Yeah.
put the person in a bad spot with this. So as I said, Solaris is actually a new medicine, if I'm able to say so, because it has a lot of branches. Like I said, it has this one, the therapy, energy therapy. We have the vertebral alignment, diagnostics, massage, acupuncture, and apometry. When we do the initiation in each level, there is a rise in your energy level, in your frequency. So when that happens, you get open to very many more experiences related to energy, to spirituality. So it's something very common to start to have dreams, to have premonitions, to start to know things before they happen, right? And to develop your intuition. That is very, very common, and it is expected to happen. All right, so this is a journey that really actually open you up to a whole new world. All right, so do not get scared. It's normal, it's natural, and the only way is up. So let's do it. On the first part, we can talk about the energy and spirituality. These are things that are involved in everything that happens on this planet, okay? So in any kind of mental, energies, cultural, spirituality, everything is moved by this compounds, okay? So when we believe in something, that something will happen, that interaction with our physical reality is immediate, is instantaneous, okay? So why that? Because our thought is faster than light. That's something that happened when I was doing Reiki a lot. Everybody here does Reiki? Who works with Reiki here? Nobody?
I do.
Okay, just you?
I do.
Okay, okay. So usually we have we stay for a few minutes in each position along the body, right? Or some area that the patient need more care. Then I learned that we don't have to wait any time to do that. We can do that just like this, okay? Because energy do not obey time. It's not concerned with time. So it doesn't need time to energize someone. You just do it instantly. That person will receive all the energy she needs at that specific time, all of it at once. Okay? So that is one of our advantages. Okay, guys, let me try to use the slideshow. Okay, let's go. No, it's not there. Is it? No. Okay. So this I talked about with you. Our inner reform is something very, very important, okay, guys? If we don't change, our planet, our world will not change. So what can we do to change ourselves, to do this inner work, inner reform? We can use the observation exercise, which is very, very simple. You basically look at yourself and try to understand why you do the things you do. Why did I say that to that person? What was behind my intentions? What did I want to do with that? Why did I honk the horn or bought something or Why? Always why? And why do we do this? To understand our motivations, to be aware of what we need to actually change if we have something to change. So what can we do with this? How we can do it actually is by having an honest approach. You have to be completely honest with yourself, not hiding behind excuses, just honesty, complete honesty. And you need to do this without any kind of judgment or guilt. Just look at yourself, try to understand what is moving you, why you're doing some stuff, and see if you can do better. There's something that I can do better with this, or it's okay, how's it's being done. So, but only to understand what's happening with you. Okay, no judging, no guilt, just to understand, because you cannot change something that you don't know that's there to be changed. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the level of our energy, okay, the frequency. So when we have this, we're gonna have some alterations that I talked about. We can have some visions, dreams, we can have premonitions, we can have, and mostly our ability to feel things. Everybody here went to some place anytime and felt something wrong there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Well, that will happen more frequently because you're going to be more sensitive to the energies of people, of places, all right? So you're going to feel more and you're going to be aware that you're feeling that, okay? So what are we going to do about this? We're going to use some protection, all right? For example, I don't go to a supermarket without protection. I don't leave home without a protection, all right? So is that like, am I a slave of this? No, no. Actually, I have more power now that I do use this protection than when I didn't use any, because I would still feel the things. I would still feel my energy being drained, and I could do nothing about it. But now I can do everything, all right? And of course, depending on the kind of work that you do, there are some things that you need to, be a little bit more careful with. For example, for the spiritual work that I do, I don't go to bars. I don't go out at night to dance or things like that. But that's my choice. Why? Because I know what I'm going to find there and what may come with me home. And I don't want that. All right, so it's my choice. And if I do want to go to some of these places, I can, no problem. If I have to deal with something else that came home with me, it's part of the job. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you guys, okay? So please don't be scared. So when we do the initiation, there is these feelings that you're gonna feel, okay? These things that you're gonna experience and probably see during the process. That will not be indicative of how good was the initiation, okay? You can have a great connection, but that doesn't mean that you need to see a lot of stuff happening during that time, okay? Let me see the chat here. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. I don't. And I used to go a lot. Okay?
Oh yeah, it's a really tangible difference.
Yes,
And there's no reason for it for me personally. I'm like, it just doesn't resonate at all.
yes, that's right. That's right. But you know, it's a choice. You can always go.
Right. Hmm.
But I know what's coming with me later. So yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
So I'm going on record that I'm not a grandmother yet.
Okay.
But like, just saying like, oh, you don't like to go here or go there, so to be understood and being that sensitive feels good for me because I've felt this way for some time where I just avoid a lot of places like that. So thank you for making a point to share that today.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, so I talked about this already. The increase of light within ourselves, the expelling of the energies that are linked to the past, memories and feelings can come to the surface, release of energies, pent up energy, mood, sleep, intestine, everything can be affected. Also, feelings of deep well-being or also great discomfort. But all of this is temporary. It's just a few days top. And if you feel anything like this, you talk to me and we're gonna work and you're gonna feel better, okay? I talked about this already. Yes. Perceptions, okay, self-analysis. Yes. And that's right. So listen to your body, your mind, and your spirit. That's very important. Just a quick note. I'm using this specific version of the Zoom app because it makes it easier for me to record, right? So it has about 40 minutes of time, and then we're gonna restart again from the same link we have there, okay? So I have already, so the videos are packed, so I don't have to do any editing, okay? When this one goes down, we go back there and get the same link. Quantum physics in medicine. Well, everything that happens in the body, it takes a long time to happen. But the energy becomes sick long before that. So it will take a long time to actually develop the disease. We have a lot of studies talking about these invisible forces that have a direct effect on our biology. Okay, so that can be energies like microwaves that we know a little bit now, radio frequencies, and of course, what's super important for me is the electromagnetic fields that we use. And that can be the artificial ones or the ones that we create ourselves with our hands and our minds. Okay, these are the ones that really are important for this work here. Okay, so these things will work on our, oops, sorry. We work with our DNA, okay? So it will make the DNA work or not work by this kind of energies, all right? Sorry. The energy waves, the way that it works, are also important to us because it can have a constructive or a destructive effect. So now in a constructive interference, we're going to have two waves moving in synchronicity, in phase, and they are rising and falling at the same time. And when they meet, they're gonna get stronger. It's going to be more strength in that wave. But also we have the destructive interference. When two waves are not moving in the same phase, they are not synchronized. When they get together, they're gonna cancel each other. All right. So this is important because when we have a disease, we have a frequency, we have energy there. So if I put another energy in there that is out of phase of that energy, that sick energy, what's going to happen? It's going to be canceled. All right. Does it make sense to you? Let me see, guys. I can't see you. Wait. Does it make any sense to you guys? Yeah? Maria, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the same time, the also can happen on the other side, right? So when we have health energy, and then we put some other energy that is not healthy, it can also start to flat out the health energy. All right. Also, something important for us is the understanding that everything have a frequency. Okay. Keep that in mind. Everything has a frequency, has a signature. Don't forget about this. We're going to talk about it later. What? Who's that?
Hi, Brian.
Oh, Brian's
Hey,
here.
sorry guys, we just finished lunch. Hello.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Oh, happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Brian.
Hey. All right, that's nice. Okay, so everything will communicate and read the environment constantly by these energy fields. That's what I was talking about when I said if you felt something weird when you went someplace, right? So we feel these energies, right? We can interact with the environment, and we are always emitting energy ourselves. So what kind of energy are we putting out? That's something that we should be asking ourselves, trying to understand what am I going to make the people around me feel? So how can I influence that? Of course, we can have like techniques like Solaris, or we can just rely on our mind and feelings. What am I thinking? That creates energy. What am I feeling? That's a lot of energy. And if I put the two together, that's a whole lot of energy. Okay? So mind and heart together will make an explosion of energy. And if you put that with a purpose, you're gonna have really amazing things happening. For example, in the plants, we know that they have positive or negative impact on each other. And we know that happen by light, physical touch, or by chemicals. But also, they discovered that even if you block all of these three, they still can impact one another without any kind of contact. So there is something else. So we learned that they do this through energy, a non-physical method, okay? So these interactions are very interesting, you know, because that's something that proves that not only us humans, but also plants and of course animals, any kind of animal, can feel the energy of one another, can feel the energy and have an impact on each other. All right. So again, what are we emitting to the people around us? When we do a treatment to a patient, what are we doing with that patient? Okay. And do I have to be like full of good energy to do this? Actually, no. Why? Because we're gonna use the connection, mind and heart, you know, mind and feeling, to put the energy working on what we want them to work. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are gonna make a little stop and we're gonna come back from the same link over there. Okay? See you later.